Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 15th to the 28th of February. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Sagittarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the Four of Swords, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, okay? So your biggest challenge here, Sagittarius, has a lot to do with the Four of Swords. We're gonna clarify the Four of Swords. We're gonna see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Chariot, okay, upright in the recent past. So something here, there was a lack of an opportunity here, okay? So I mean, either a missed opportunity or something here that you wanted to pursue, it didn't really manifest the way that you wanted it to. There could have been communication about this, you know, and you may have decided to move on from this, okay? Because there was nothing there for you, okay, in the past, okay? We're gonna clarify this and get more information in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Six of Swords, and the Judgment. So I feel with the Judgment, you are coming to some sort of realization that it is time to disconnect from something or someone. This could have a lot to do with a particular person that you're dealing with. I feel like this person you're dealing with, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone that, you know, is very financially well off, they're stable. It's like you're releasing yourself from this person, or there's some sort of realization that's going on, but it has a lot to do with you choosing possibly to disconnect from this. And we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Two of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. There's something that you're not seeing here in the near future. I do feel like you're at a crossroads. You need to make a decision about a long-term relationship, okay, in the near future. This has a lot to do with money. It has a lot to do with being with someone long-term, okay? So, and there's a lot of anxiety surrounding this situation and making this decision. We're gonna talk more about that for you in a moment. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So something here, it's almost like you're rushing and you're doing something without thinking. So you need to be careful here, okay? This can have a lot to do with a conflict that happened in the past. It's like you don't want to deal with this conflict anymore. You want to put it behind you, but you may be doing things without thinking, okay? The Knight of Swords is a card of not thinking. It's a card of, you know, doing things without thinking logically, okay, haphazardly. I get a haphazard energy when I look at that card. And you have the Strength here as well. I want to go a little deeper. You have the Strength here. So Spirit is saying if you find the inner strength to overcome some sort of difficult situation by really having patience, and that's the common theme for the fire signs for the end of this month, is not to rush and do things without thinking, okay? So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so your challenge is clarified by the Four of Wands. You have the Emperor and you have the Hangman. Your biggest challenge has a lot to do with something here about wanting stability. Wanting and looking for stability, okay? And the reason why this stability may be challenging to find or have is because something here is not progressing. Okay, something here is not progressing. There's a lack of action being taken. There's a lack of uncertainty here. And your biggest challenge, Sagittarius, has a lot to do with you looking at this situation from a different perspective. Not taking action right away, but to really look at the situation from a different perspective. Do you need to look at the perspective of the other person? Do you need to look at the other options that are around you, okay? Because a lot of you may end up making a decision that leads to some sort of pain. And that's why your challenge is the Four of Swords, because a lot of you may need to heal some sort of aspect within you in order to see something clearer, Okay. And that's what's going to lead to the stability that you're looking for. That's what's going to lead to a better relationship. That's what's going to lead to something here coming back into balance again. Okay. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and you have the Knight of Wands. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel you were trying to move into a new direction. You acted very quickly, okay, jumping into something here. I do feel that at one point it looked very promising and you were going to move forward with the situation, but there was also some sort of stagnation, okay? So it may have looked really great, really amazing, but then there was an opportunity that was taken back, okay, from you. And as a result of that, you may have decided to move on. Now, in the present moment, someone here is disconnecting, okay? This could be your person, I feel. Let's talk about why it's happening, okay? Let's clarify the Judgment. So the Judgment is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So it looks like in the present moment, a lot of you are learning when something here doesn't have value, it's time to recognize that, okay? The Knight of Cups is talking about someone here being on and off or in and out emotionally with you. There is an opportunity, Sagittarius, for you and this person to cooperate and work together, but you need to rise above something here. This is about you resurrecting, coming out of this place of the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is typically some sort of situation that's not abundant. And one of the things I want to tell you is you are a very abundant person, okay? So if you're in this mentality of, I'm not abundant, things aren't working out for me, you know, this and that, well, maybe it is time for you to disconnect. Or maybe it is time for this person to disconnect. They're disconnecting, either you or this person are disconnecting, okay, because something here doesn't have value anymore. So is there a way that you can contribute more value to the situation? Is there a way that you can make the situation more valuable? That's why the Judgment is here, because there is a possibility for you to do that, but some of you are not looking at that. You're not seeing that. And that's what Spirit's asking you to see. Look at this situation from a different perspective, Hangman, in order to get to the stability that you're looking for, the Emperor and the Four of Wands. That's why something here is moving away from you, or why you're moving away from this situation. And by the way, the situation that you're involved in, it's a very abundant one. Whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they're abundant. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles in the present moment. You have the Sun, the Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you see, this person is coming to a realization as well. Both you and this person are coming to some sort of realization. This person has started to move very slowly towards you, okay? And that's why something here is disconnecting. I feel like this is your person, okay, is disconnecting from you, or you're disconnecting from them because something here is not consistent. There's a lack of value here, and there needs to be more cooperation in order to be able to move to the next level. Now, in the near future, there's this sadness here. It's like disappointment here, or worry of disappointment. And that's why a lot of you need to make a decision about something here, because you know, you're not seeing something for what it is in the near future. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. What's this decision all about for Sagittarius? You have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So in the near future, there's a lot of analyzing here about whether or not you're going to hold on to this or let it go. Okay. And like I said, this is very much dependent on whether or not you're willing to look at the situation from a different perspective. And if you're involved with someone who's very abundant, you better make sure you're abundant too. And you are naturally, because you're Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the biggest, you know, luminary planet in the solar system. So, you know, you are naturally abundant astrologically, okay? So this is something, you know, to do with you releasing, okay? And recognizing what you contribute. What do you contribute? What do you offer? What do you give? Okay? So tell me more about the Nine of Swords. You have the Lovers, yes, the Temperance, and the Empress, yes. So in order for you to have this relationship or have this thing that you want that's going to bring you stability, you need to ask yourself, how am I going to take this to the next level? How can I bring forth the Empress energy? The Empress is about nurturing. She's about loving. She is about growing and creating. What are you creating? There's something here you need to create, because that's what's going to lead to abundance. Listen, Sagittarius, lack does not attract abundance. You need to be abundant in order to attract abundance, right? So if you're somebody who has a lot of money and you want to meet someone who also has a lot of money, and I'm just using money as an example, you can use, someone who's very positive to attract someone who's very positive. Well, you need to be on that frequency. And that's the issue that's happening right now. You need to get back onto some sort of frequency that is equivalent to the type of energy you're attracting. And that's what's happening between now and the end of the month, okay? And you have the Star, you see? So it's about the future. What's your goals? What's your plans? Why are you rushing into something without thinking about it? Okay, let's get some advice. As I looked at the clock, it was 11:11. Go look 11:11 up. Okay, it's gonna give you a better idea of what this reading is all about. You have the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice is to ask yourself, what happened to that passionate person inside? What happened to you? You used to be passionate. You used to love to do this, love to do that. What happened? Okay, the Seven of Wands is about you really keeping up with life. Keeping up with your goals, keeping up with the things that you're passionate about, keeping up with, some of you used to dance. It's like you stopped dancing. Some of you used to do music. You stopped doing music. Some of you used to meditate and be very spiritual. You stopped doing that. Your biggest piece of advice is to get back to who you are. The more you want abundance, the more you want stability, the more you need to act like that. The more you need to be like that. Like attracts like, Sagittarius, and maybe you forgot that. But Spirit is reminding you, get back to having this new beginning. Get back to the things you're passionate about. The more you focus on improving yourself, the more you're going to be able to attract this type of stability you're looking for, okay? So Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.